What's up, guys? It's DBLNicks, and today we're going to be talking about ticker symbol AXXA, also known as X Group Inc. As you could see, it's pink current, which means that it has actually been up to date and up to snuff regarding its SEC filings. That's actually really good. They're also transfer agent verified. Now, what it means to be transfer agent verified, for those of you who don't know, is that means that the transfer agent has basically verified the outstanding shares directly to OTC Markets, which is the website I'm using right now. Now, before I get into what's going on with this company and why I think it's going to run, I just want to go into a brief description as to what this company does. So basically what X Group Inc. does is they're a diversified fintech company with assets in real estate, financing, agribusiness, digital media, and software-related technology platforms. Basically, they got their hands in a bunch of cookie jars, and hey, who could blame them? I like cookies too. Anyways, X basically acquires controlling equity interests in undervalued assets, taking an active role by providing both capital and structured financing, as well as operational management expertise. So that's really what this company does. Now let's get right into the share structure, because the share structure is very crucial when it comes to investing. So we're actually going to go into the security details right over here. Now, as of April 14th, 2021, which was last year, this company's float was 478,582,960, which, that's a pretty low float, all things considered, but it's not recent. So that's why I'm going into the outstanding shares right here. So, when I look into the outstanding shares, I want to go into the unrestricted outstanding shares. So that would be right over here. As of December 10th, 2021, which was about a month ago, we would be seeing approximately 556,746,055 unrestricted outstanding shares, which gives you an idea that the float is probably around 500 million, maybe 550 million, somewhere there, which is still a very relatively good float. It's not too high, not too low. It's just right. Just like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, not too hot, not too cold, bada bing, just right. Anyways, so as of lately, what this company has been doing, they've been dipping their hands into NFTs and the Metaverse. Now, for those of you who don't know, Metaverse has been a major buzzword as of late. I've actually been hearing a lot about it this past year, and I'm talking about 2021, not 2022. Speaking of which, Happy New Year. Anyways, so I'm not going to get too into it. Anyway, so here's what's going on. This diversified fintech company has announced that it is executing a major expansion of its 1 Mile crypto swaps and its plans to introduce NFT and gaming tokens as a part of the company's end-to-end digital strategy. So, as part of their objective of contributing $20 million in revenue in 2022, X's crypto exchange services have added 24 altcoins, which are now available for transacting. These guys are actually including a lot of different altcoins in there that I'm actually going to get into a little later in the video. So 1 Mile's architecture basically enables an unusually swift altcoin onboarding, with the latest expansion occurring in the past few weeks. And importantly, 20 new added altcoins now offered by 1 Mile are among the top 50 coins traded based on daily activity as measured by CoinMarketCap.com, which is actually pretty reliable as far as cryptocurrency goes, and especially, converting it from US dollars to cryptocurrency. So these major coin additions represent a significant step in achieving a potential 20% jump in our earlier activity expectations for the company. And these are the coins that are basically now offered by 1 Mile. So now they have US dollar, Binance, Bitcoin, which, let me put it to you this way, you could buy a car for 1 Bitcoin. That's about $50,000 right there. Let me tell you. Cardano, you got Dogecoin. Hey, that's my boy right there. Ethereum, which, let me tell you something. 1 Ether, that's about as much as normal people get paid in a month. That's 1 Ether. You got Polkadot, Shiba Inu, Solana, Tether, Ripple, and US Dollar Coin. These are the coins that are being added to this platform that they're creating. In addition to the new coins, One Mile is continuously enhancing its leading security and enhanced functionality to expand on the plans to attract institutions and retail clientele, meaning they're basically using cryptocurrency and metaverses to attract big boys, whales. They're looking to attract the big money. The company's innovative architecture and features offer the enhanced speedy swap abilities, which management believes are meaningful competitive advantages. And with the upcoming addition of new features such as the merchant services and payment processing, One Mile stands to offer industry-leading end-to-end solutions, along with the capability to rapidly onboard virtually any new altcoins, meaning that if someone, for example, makes a coin like a DBLNicks coin, this is hypothetical. Don't get any ideas. If someone made a DBLNicks coin, these guys, and it's making a nice profit, and it's worth quite a bit, they're going to say, hey, you know what? This cryptocurrency right here, it's doing all right. We're going to add it to our software. They want to basically rapidly add altcoins, cryptocurrency. Anything new, they want to add it. That's it. These advantages should serve the company well when it introduces its exchange services in the U.S. sometime in 2022, meaning this could happen in the next couple of months, at the latest later this year. But it is going to happen in 2022. They confirmed it right there. There is more clarity brewing in the U.S. with respect to industry regulations and taxes, and One Mile is preparing to enter the most important and largest target. Now, here's actually what they got for their Metaverse Initiative and NFT model. As part of the company's Metaverse Initiative, X has created a unique model for NFTs and gaming tokens. The company is offering an unusual soup to nuts solution that begins with the design, development, introduction, and marketing of NFT and gaming tokens. Meaning they're going to be marketing the hell out of this. At its core, X takes an agnostic approach with the metaverse. X's Das Konzept solutions offer compatibility with a number of games and can select from its deep pool of experienced land acquirers, specialist artists, digital marketers, and community builders to its clients seeking to build virtual environments, cities, events, etc. So basically, you can create your own metaverse, is what they're trying to say. They want people to make their own metaverse. And there's a lot of popular metaverses out there. Like, for example, there's Neo Tokyo, to a lesser extent, to actually a greater extent, CryptoPunks, etc. There's a lot of money to be made in the metaverse, which is why they're actually giving people the opportunity to make their own metaverse. Very interesting and a massive opportunity for people. X is also looking to integrate tiered fintech transactions via One Mile, using the most popular current and future altcoins for payment processing and other related services. This all-encompassing approach shortens the time for clients of X to establish and acquire a presence and activity in the metaverse. X believes that its status as a currently active, full-fledged agency leads to digital services business set to account for 1/3 of revenue. Thus, X is well positioned to ride the current boom led by passive and active investors and win recurring six-figure deals from large clients seeking our skill set and reach, meaning they're, again, looking to target the big boys and make some big money, which they should, because that'll send the stock skyrocketing, all right? It'll make them go zoop. It'll send them to the moon. Separately, management is growing X's balance sheet and P&L by acquiring its own assets and building communities of its own and co-integrated with some of its prospective clients, meaning they're going to be building their own little communities, they're going to have their own servers, they're going to be basically doing their own stuff and developing a massive fan base, I might even say community, of prospective clients. X will drive community mobilization led by artists and popular figures into the entertainment world, meaning this could potentially be seen in pop culture. This could be promoted. This two-pronged strategy of metaverse growth through building its own assets and offering cutting-edge digital services is designed to grow X's status, reach, and value, along with recurring revenue, which, reoccurring revenue. That's that moolah, loot, cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. The greater the percentage of recurring revenue as a percentage of total revenue typically leads to higher valuations enjoyed by SaaS also known as software as a service businesses, but I'm going to call it SaaS. Don't sass me. In turn, SaaS businesses reflect price, sales, multiples of reach, including 12 to 15 times reoccurring revenue, some of the highest valuation multiples in technology. That's a lot of revenue. Dr. Eduard Nazmiev, I'm sorry if I messed up your name, X Group CEO, commented on the opportunities and roadmaps, stating, quote, "We could not be happier with the very quick additions of some of the most popular altcoins. 1 Mile leadership has done a great job in potentially setting the stage for trading activity and revenue that are 20% higher than our original projections. Enhanced security, trading, and custody features, plus the addition of merchant services and payment processing, appear ready to be big revenue drivers for us next year." Meaning by next year, it'll go past the moon. It'll be at Neptune. That'll be at Neptune right there. All right? We continue to move very quickly on our Metaverse Initiative and are pleased to outline our model which we believe will grow our balance sheet and our P&L. X will generate recurring revenue as an end-to-end service provider to investors seeking design, acquisition, marketing, and community building in the virtual world. Meaning if you got a creative mind and you want to make your own little universe, why not make a metaverse? They got you. All right. We will serve as an owner and operator ourselves via property and other asset acquisition and leverage our community building and entertainment event promoter and provider. X looks forward to providing shareholders with more updates as we begin a new year. So that's basically what they're planning on doing. They're planning on making their own metaverse where you can make your own NFTs. And that's basically what's going on. You want to make your own metaverse? You want to make your own NFTs? Boom. You got yourself your own metaverse and NFTs. You just got to come up with the idea and bada bing. There you go. All right. So here we are at the chart. And this is actually the 180 days, 4 hours cycle. And I'm looking at the volume. Now, in the beginning, the volume went down, went up. And throughout the year, it's been mostly stagnant. It's gone up and down a couple of times, but for the most part, it's remained mostly consolidated up until the beginning of December. At the beginning of December, it was about 1 cent, close to 2, but it's at 1. That was as of December 7th, 2021. Now, as time went on, you could see there was a massive jump. A massive jump by the 16th. It went down a little bit, but then by the 30th, it hit a new high of 9 cents. So in a matter of a month, it went up a total of 8 cents. That's a lot of moolah. If you put money in this by the beginning of December, you made a lot of money. That's it. You made a lot of money. It went from 1 cent in the beginning of December all the way to 9 cents after remaining stagnant for an entire year. Now, as you can see by the RSI, we're going to take a look at the RSI right over here. It remained mostly undersold in the middle of the year. And then towards the beginning of December, when it hit its lowest low, it was considered undersold. And then all of a sudden, they started coming out with this press release about how they were planning on having people make their own metaverses. All of a sudden, it just starts spiking and spiking. And then it gets oversold. And it starts consolidating a little. It goes down towards mid-December. And then it just starts consolidating and consolidating. And it looks like it could be poised to go back up again. Now, if we look at the MACD, we could see over here that it was quite bullish. I mean, the bear line, the big bad bear line, got above the good old bull line over here. And you could see that the bearish line is a little bit over the bullish line. Now, if we look a bit closer and we look at our 5 days, 5 minutes. We look at the past 5 days. It's mostly remained stagnant, mostly. But then you look a little closer at the 1 day, 1 minute. And for the most part, it's kept its price consistent. The volume, it's had a very consistent volume. And I think as soon as they release this big metaverse application thing that they're doing, they're basically making their own little metaverse platform and they're developing their communities right now. But I think as soon as they release that, this is going to skyrocket. It's going to go insane. Right now, it's just showing that it's stagnant. It's consolidated. It's consolidated at 8 cents, but you saw the change. In the matter of a month, it went up a total of 8 cents. That's insane. That's big. That's big money. Now, please note that I am not a financial advisor, nor am I a financial consultant. Do not take everything I say seriously. Do your own due diligence. I'm just showing you what I see. So that's pretty much it for me. It's Double Nicks. I love you guys. Be sure to check this out. And I'm out. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye-bye.